Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So today is full moon. This is the kind of moon that represents our growth, and it's connected to, in the system that I work with the hawthorn tree, which is all about love, self-love, self-compassion, that kind of energy on there. So that's what we're going to be looking into today. And I've got the moon cards out again because I love the words that these give us, that give us an energy that we're working with. So this particular collective, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And let's see what we can help you with during this full moon. So when we look at full moon, we are looking at releasing intentions. So things that we want to release, maybe things that we've discovered since the new moon or over this past moon cycle that, we've looked at and thought that isn't resonating with me anymore. I've put a lot of time and attention into this and it's not actually fulfilling my needs. It's not giving me what I want, what I need. So therefore, this is the perfect day, perfect night for you to state that to yourself, to release it. So when we state it, and in this space that you are now with me, we are surrounded by this divine guidance, this divine spirit, which is what I'm channeling through as we bring this information out. So you are being heard right now. So if you're in a comfortable space, you can shout out your intention to me towards this video to be heard, okay? With as much feeling and emphasis as you possibly can. Wow, okay. I'm going to put those back because loads fell out there and we only really want one or two to come out. But they are starting to talk. They are really starting to talk. So let's see. Maybe I'm talking too much. I need to get on with the reading. So let's see what we've got today. What do we have right now? Let's have a look. Prepare. Wow. Okay, so this release then feels like an exciting one. I feel for many of you, you've had a realization about something. Maybe this very moment, maybe today, this evening, or whatever, you've had a realization about something that you've maybe you were really interested in or really excited about for some time, but hasn't really been fulfilling your needs. Or hasn't really been kind of like resonating with you. And I can almost see somebody going around a garden and like deadheading the roses, all of the flowers that are starting to look like they're dying or just aren't really fulfilling anything, any purpose at the moment. That energy needs to be moved. And tonight, in being here as part of this with me right now, you are moving that energy. You are, as a collective now, moving that energy to prepare for something brand new. A brand new energy that is so much more fulfilling than what you could ever have imagined, because you've been holding on so tight to this one belief that now you are releasing it. You are allowing yourself to move into a different energy. It's interesting that this is in the shape of an egg, and we've just had a star as well. And whatever faith you're in, we've got Easter coming up. So it is quite interesting because it's like that full moon is there inside of that egg. So this is a time of things really coming up into the forefront. So I don't even know what I'm looking for. There we go. I'm going to grab the runes. Let's see what energy this preparation is in for you at this time. I almost feel like sick with excitement over this for some of you. I do feel, it's a really exciting thing that's going to be happening. Ruse, endurance and strength. You have been on such a journey. I feel like you have really been working so hard, and maybe in a way that not everybody is really, it's not been visible to everybody. So you perhaps haven't had people say like, oh, well, we recognize you for all the hard work you've done. But behind the scenes, you have been working hard. So this is a message for you to understand that real security that you are bringing for yourself right now. It's an energy that is really connecting you to something that you can trust within yourself. I really, truly believe that. you are in a space of feeling really safe with yourself right now. You know, you're trusting your own guidance. You are trusting it. Let me have a look on here. Kanaz, this has come out today already actually. Kanaz is like a beacon of light that kind of begs you to pay attention. It puts things in illumination. So this is perfect for the full moon because it's allowing things to really be seen truly as they are. So I do feel, again, for many of you, something that maybe you've endured for some time has now come to illumination, and you are seeing it for exactly what it is. And for some of you, I think what you're seeing actually is, why was I waiting so long for that? Why was I sort of holding on so long for that? Why was I allowing that to take up so much room in my mind? Only to realize, actually, when it comes down to it, that doesn't really give me what I thought it was going to give me. That doesn't really fulfill me in the way that I thought it was going to fulfill me. And in you making that realization and putting yourself on illumination, this is actually illuminating for you, burning up the things that don't serve you anymore, and the light is attracting in things that do. Okay, so think about that. Oh, that's a beautiful fire that is burning off that energy that is no longer serving you, that is just no good for you. And the light that it gives off is illuminating and bringing in, like a moth to a flame, it is bringing in abundance and blessings. It's putting you in the spotlight. It's putting you in the frame. So this is what you're prepared for, or getting yourself prepared for. A new beginning, Bacano. This is rebirth, okay? So this is, you've uncovered a truth within yourself right now, and this truth, once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And that is the same with Kanaz on there. Once seeing it, you cannot unsee it, okay? This is such a rune of, you are aligning yourself with a path of nurturing your heart, nurturing your soul, nurturing all of that hard work that you have done. So Spirit want you to know that it's not gone unseen, all of the work that you've been doing. And because of that, you are now rewarded with this blessing of a new beginning, of things going well, things going right. Yeah. I want to cry for you, to be quite honest, because I've really got this energy of like, you need to be prepared now. If you're feeling tired from your journey, things like that, take this evening to go run a bath, maybe put some nice salts in there. Maybe just allow yourself to watch a film, just chill and relax. You have put so much hard work in. Right now is a time for just having a bit of time to connect yourself and prepare. So we're going to just get the tarot cards. What am I doing? I'm like, oh, I can't seem to see where anything is. I think we're going to go with the Light Seers Tarot for this, actually. I have got a deck, but they're all the way over there. So I'm just going to grab these instead. Yeah, so see, I'm already getting in that energy. I've become quite lazy this evening and just allowing myself to just be here. So let's see what the tarot cards have to say for this. So let's see what cards come out for your card Prepare. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So we have the Magician, and the Magician is the master manifester. This is somebody that is using skill, determination, alchemical ways. So it's almost like you are bringing things together, and you have been, I can see somebody like with some clay, like molding things around, creating something really quite special, really, you know, methodical as well. Actually, you've been in this process to manifest what it is that you want. And I think you thought that it would never happen, that it would never actually manifest. But because you stayed the course, because of your consistency, you made it. You totally made it. I'm going to put that down there because you can't see it, can you? Okay. Oh, and we have the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. Now, this is one of the most badass queens, I think. She is the healer. She is the one that is self-made. You know, she's got an energy to her of Earth Mother. Okay, so she's very, like, wherever she sits, she sits. She's connected to that Earth energy. She is grounded. She is embodying that ability to draw of the Earth energy as a healer and channel that energy. So if that resonates with you as a feminine, then that could be you. If this is you as a masculine, this might be you actually stepping into a more nurturing part of yourself and a more healing part of yourself, you know, tapping into more the feminine aspects of self. So let's see what we've got for Uruz. What is Uruz telling us about here? So I do feel for some of you, this could be a journey into being a healer, into working with energy, working with your spirit guides as well, maybe strengthening that ability to connect. So what do we have for Uruz right now? What can you tell us about Uruz, Spirit? Okay, let's just pick a card, shall we? So, Uruz. Oh, wow. 2 of Cups. Now, this is about union. So, preparing for a union. Now, this could be a connection with somebody, or this could be to do with you connecting with spirit or connecting with that energy that you are feeling around you at this time, strengthening that bond. And for that to come out with Uruz is really quite special about how trusting and grounding that energy is. So this is quite a deep connection. So if this resonates with you as a union that you have been, maybe is just budding right now, or if you don't know about it yet, then it's about to happen. And it's something that's very secure, very grounded. Yeah, they are intertwined and filling up each other's cups. Okay, there's an equal give and take on that. That's wonderful. And let's see what Kainaz says on there. We've got the 4 of Wands on the bottom as well, which is like celebration. This can signify a marriage actually as well, of people, sort of like a celebration where people are coming together. So I do feel that actually this connection is bringing into you like a community almost, like bringing things together, bringing people together. Okay, there's something about communication though, where I don't feel, so this is with Kainaz. So there's something to be paying attention to, which is a lack of communication. So there's been a lack of communication here, because when the Queen of Swords is in reverse, it's usually about bitterness, and kind of like somebody that is holding their tongue, I suppose, like cold communication. You know, somebody that might maybe use sharp words or harsh words, isn't communicating, maybe is, you know, communicating in a way that's quite bitter, that's being held back. So what I'm feeling from this is that pay attention to the people around you, because with this union that you're getting into, there's going to be some people that aren't going to like it. They're not happy about it. They're not really, maybe they don't feel it's for you, and their only way of expressing that is through kind of like cold words, trying to sort of make you realise their distaste about it. But then on the other hand, we've got this Knight of Swords, which is all about incoming communication. This is about somebody that's quite determined to communicate. So I feel like this could be 2 different things here. This could be, on the one hand, some people that aren't going to like it, and on the other hand, somebody coming in with communication. Now, this could be the person that you are going into union with that's coming in with this communication. And this could be your family members or friends, people that aren't really that enamoured about this, okay? And that might be actually why there's a need to pay attention to this, and asking at this time in this full moon, ask for what no longer serves you to be burnt away, to allow that light to bring in what is for you. Okay, allow the flames of that fire, once it's burnt up all the stuff that isn't for you, to bring in clear connection with what is. Okay, so if you are having doubts right now as to, you know, is this good for me or is it not good for me, then pay attention to what you're feeling yourself through your solar plexus, because you may be tempted to listen to what other people are saying, and they may have an opinion that actually is truthful. There may be a reason. Maybe this could be somebody you've had a past connection with and they've hurt you in the past, or maybe where the person that you're in union with isn't maybe your usual type of person and they don't really understand the connection. But this might be because these people, as you are vibrating higher now, they might be like vibrating out of your life. They might be maybe not resonating on the same level as you now, so they don't really understand where you're at. And now we've got the Knight of Wands, which is an energy that is quite creative. It's that passionate. It's, again, if we look at the Magician, it's like a manifestation through inspiration. So you are inspired by this. It's going to bring more and more inspiration into your life and more manifestation into your life. It's kind of like bringing adventure. And as you can see in the background there, this horse on there. So this knight is very directional and it is directing you towards passion. So I do feel for some of you, there could be quite an exhilarating passion towards this union, like maybe quite sexually fulfilling, and that kind of inspiration is what I'm getting from this. But it feels right. It feels like the way forward for you, that you want to go. I've just noticed as well, she's got like 4 wands around her. So that's like the 4 of Wands again. So there is a want for commitment, I feel, on this. There is a desire for that commitment. And you are inspired by this connection because of that. So let's see Bacano. What can Bacano tell us about this? A lot of pages coming out in here. So we've got the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So when we've got two, well, actually, how many pages have we got? Oh no, we've only got 2 pages, haven't we? So Page of Pentacles, this is like opportunities, okay? And I do feel like this is, Bacano is kind of telling you about opportunities that are coming in, not just in relationship, but this is also to do with your career or your work or money coming in towards you. It also signals a time of making some plans. So this might be that you actually start out just kind of like seeing somebody dating, that kind of thing. Now with the Page of Swords, this is about messaging. So this might be maybe your new beginnings, you have an idea to message somebody yourself. It's an inspired action, it's an inspired thought, and it could lead to something that's very new, a real beginning on there. But this is somebody that's kind of like having some ideas. And I do feel with these two coming out together that this partnership could actually be a partnership that is not just about love, but also about working together as well. So it's kind of like bringing your spiritual gifts together. It does feel like quite a power couple kind of energy that I'm getting from that. So what other information do we have? Oh, well, we've got the King of Swords on the bottom of here. So this is somebody that is quite brave, quite intelligent. It brings an energy towards it of somebody that is very logical and very, like, there's a lot of clarity coming out of this. Like, you kind of come out of the shadows and into clear way of thinking and feeling, and you are ready to take the lead. You're ready to sort of like wield your power pretty much. Ooh. And having lots of courage. Whoa. We've got the World on the bottom there as well. So this is something that is coming into completion. Your manifestations, your dreams and things all coming together. It also signifies travel as well. So I do feel for some of you, you are going to be exploring, maybe going on adventures. Yeah, there's definitely, this Seven of Cups has come out now a few times in the reverse position. I'm going to have a little look in the book because it gives you sometimes an idea of just little extra words. Okay, so this is feeling blocked by indecision, fear of making the wrong choice, and overwhelm. Okay, now I always see this sometimes as that it's kind of like a choice is being made, but there may be a fear that you are making the wrong decision. And again, we have Ace of Swords, which I do feel kind of connects with Canas, because you may find that because if people are saying to you like, oh, I don't think this is a good idea for you, I don't think this is the right direction for you, that's possibly where that's coming from. And you need to pay attention to actually, what do I feel in my mind? What am I clear on? What do I feel is the right thing for me? Okay, so this is a time for working off facts, not off emotion. What are the facts in this situation? And you need to access that information within your mind. You need to understand, you know, what direction do I want to go in? Do I see fulfillment within this already? You know, if that's what you're moving towards. But it's a very slow moving energy. So I do feel like actually for many of you, this is taking its time to come into fruition. It's kind of, you know, this is another direction kind of thing where we had the Knight of Wands over there. So this is kind of like more a very charismatic character that's kind of bringing their passion forward. Whereas this is someone that's kind of like, well, we'll slow down and we will count our pennies. We will take some hard work and we will work through things. So you're kind of going to go through a period of just trying to keep things slowed down a little bit and really looking at the facts and going steady. You know, think about what you want and where you're at. Communicate clearly. Have clarity with what it is that you want and move slowly. So this is asking you to take your time. Do not move too quick. So if this is to do with a relationship, then you might consider maybe just seeing each other a few times a week, maybe just going on casual dates to start with and allow it to develop into more. Even though that passion is there, it's kind of like just allowing it to ease through rather than going too fast. And if this is about your job, your career, again, just it's taking it slow and steady. Stay in that Uru's energy. You know, you've already come so far. You are already doing the work. It's not asking you to change anything. It's just asking you to continue at that steady pace. Don't get too ahead of yourself. But the overall reading of this is about being prepared, like prepare, because something big is about to go off for you. It's about to happen for you. So let's have our final word. I've got the world again on the bottom. Let's have our final word on this reading right now. What is the final word? What is the final word on here? Done it again. I'm going to put those back, but we do have the Fool on the bottom, so I do feel that things are going to go quite quickly. Ooh, we've got 10 of Cups as well. So this is a wish fulfillment. This is someone that is quite content with, it's like a want for family life, or for, you know, if there's a new home that you want, that kind of thing. God, I thought I was going to fall on my head then. There's a skull up there and it slides off sometimes. Did you see me shake? I don't normally get that scared. We just picked up the Chariot as well, and it was in the reverse position. So for some of you, again, there's that fear of it being the wrong direction. And also I'm feeling a need for just slowing things down a little bit, not going too fast on there, taking your time. What else do we have on here? Our viewer. What can we tell them about this? What are they being prepared for? Okay, we have strength, courage, healing, allowing yourself to heal. This one, yeah, I love this one. I do feel for some of you, you kind of need to work with Kanas quite a bit. Imagine yourself burning away anything that doesn't suit you, okay? Anything that is hurting you right now or holding you back that you perceive, visualize that flame burning it all up, okay? I do feel, because strength, I'm not sure if that came out in the reverse or not, to be honest, but it is asking you to have courage, be brave, keep doing the healing work on yourself, illuminating that what needs to be burnt away. Just keep paying attention to your needs and where you're at. Always stay in that space of your self-worth, okay? Always stay in that space of your self-worth. If something doesn't feel like it's in line with your self-worth, then it probably isn't. And this is about making sure that you feel content with where you're going. So this could be like a bit of a test, a bit of a challenge, just to see if you are up to the challenge, basically. But be prepared. Be prepared, because something big is about to go off for you in your life, about to come in for you. So let's just get one last card on here as to what we can give you on that. Okay, I'm going to go with that one. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Now this is about a new venture. This is about seeds being planted. So it's almost like that seed has been planted. Now you're preparing for it to sprout out so you can fully see it coming into fruition in the physical realm, okay? This is a lovely energy that I'm feeling from this, but it does need nurturing. It needs nurturing, and you need to constantly pay attention to your self-worth and move very, very slowly. If you would like more information on this particular reading, or if you would like to get in touch to work on your full moon intentions, then please do get in touch with me. I can do a personal reading for you over this full moon. So the full moon falls within 3 days. So it's like the day before, the day which is today on, and then the day after. So there's still that window of time to work with those new moon, full moon energies. And we can also do a full moon cleanse with you as well if you would like. So I do hope that this reading finds you well. Have a blessed full moon evening.